Sahid. Apparently we know him 100%. He likes us too, but I'm sure he doesn't like us anymore since we shot him in the face. Age 45, nationality Saudi. Occupation, businessman, oil. Yeah, right. Ali Sahid is an oil sheik with strong ties to political figures in the Middle East and the West. He is incredibly wealthy from both his oil interests and the political favors he has been granted in exchange for access to his oil. Sahid frequently intercedes on behalf of his Western and European friends in Middle East affairs. Sahid is monitored by Interpol and numerous intelligence agencies, and is widely known as the voice of Al-Samad, responsible for several anti-American broadcasts over the past several years. Sahid is a suspected financier of terror bombings in Europe and is believed to have several Al-Samad cells buried in Europe and Asia, ready to carry out terrorist attacks. One such cell in Europe is believed to be led by Gabriel Albarra, a professor who has recently gone into hiding and is wanted by both the National Security Administration for financial irregularities and Interpol for questioning. Secret fact: according to the intelligence obtained in Saudi Arabia, Sahid has been working on behalf of Halbech, using his near diplomatic immunity to act as a go-between for a part of the immediate and future profits Halbech will reap from the destabilization in these locations. Branko dislikes me by 2. Apparently I've only got 75% of his dossier complete. His age is 32, nationality is Russian, occupation mafia boss, outsiders. Born in the slums of Moscow during the Cold War, Konstantin Branko soon proved he had more than enough resolve to survive. By age 14, Branko was pimping out his 3 sisters, aggressively defending his territory, and unafraid to kill older rivals looking to force him out of his position. Branko gained a deserved reputation as a quick-witted kid who was just the right level of psycho to be an effective soldier. One of the bosses of the largest mafia group in Moscow is rumored to have taken him under his wing, and then accepted him into his inner circle, and Branko's rise in the criminal underworld began. Konstantin has always shown a tendency for ending his rivals with his knives. While he may have 1 or 2 of his buddies rough up someone to get them warmed up for the main course, he inevitably will want to finish a target himself. Branko made a name for himself within the criminal underworld as an enforcer, known for his baby face, gaudy clothes, and unpredictable personality. Branko was feared more than respected. If someone owed the mob, they paid when Branko showed up. Those that tested him learned the hard way. Worse than shooting a victim and getting it over with, Branko's MO involved slicing up deadbeats so bad that they wished they were dead. For those that shot back, Branko was known for carrying multiple Scorpion submachine guns under his tacky sports coats. According to reports, the mob boss that took Branko under his wing was none other than Sergei Surkov. He was the one who first offered the young man a position within his organization. Branko refused, declaring he'd never start out at the bottom again, and Surkov, impressed by Branko's fearlessness, gave him a position within his inner circle. From there, Branko soon became Surkov's second-in-command, and became close friends with the Mafia boss, although he refused to emulate his mentor's cultured style, instead immersing himself in circa 1980s American pop culture. Branko handled much of the extortion, collection, and drug trafficking for Surkov. The drug dealing is the source of friction between the two. However, Branko dipped into his own product to excess and was hospitalized more than once for cocaine use. Secret fact: Branko's taste in clothing and decorum is undisputably tacky, the result of a flood of American culture hitting Moscow after the wall fell. While others immersed themselves in Western cultural classics, Branko fed on the sights and sounds of the 80s. Unlike other mobsters in Moscow who took their cue from Francis Ford Coppola movie, The Godfather, Branko found more empathy with the outsiders, and the gang he controls is nicknamed after it. Championship. We have 66% of his dossier. Apparently he neither dislikes or likes us. He's age 26, and he's a Russian national. He is a former Olympic heavyweight boxer. Born in St. Petersburg as Pavel Vinier, he grew into a towering young man fond of basketball. In his mid-teens, a local gym owner took him under his wing, convinced Vanier he would make a phenomenal boxer. The owner was not disappointed. Before his 18th birthday, Pavel was winning bouts against boxers with 3 times his experience, speedily rising through the ranks to compete in international competitions, even winning the gold medal in the 2008 Summer Olympics. Not long ago, Championship accepted a contract with the businessman Sergei Surkov, who claimed his life was in danger due to escalating underworld tensions in Moscow. However, relying on Championship's image as a national hero likely helps Surkov far more than his brawn, and as long as Surkov keeps paying him handsomely, the boxer has no cause to complain. Too bad I shot him in the face. Darcy. We know 66% about him. He likes us by 5, but we shot him in the face and killed his ass. He is age 26, American nationality. He's a field agent for Alpha Protocol. Sean Darcy graduated from Camp Perry and has been with the CIA until the last 2 years. During his career with the CIA, he was marked as one of the agency's most gifted technical agents. His proficiency with electronics and surveillance equipment has earned the respect of many of his superiors, but did little to advance his career in hands-on fieldwork. Darcy's career within Alpha Protocol hasn't prevented him from being sidelined from hands-on fieldwork. To make matters worse, Darcy's position at the CIA and again at Alpha Protocol has been made extra safe at the request of his father, Senator Patrick Darcy. Too bad it's not safe when I shoot him in the face. Secret fact: his father's interference in Darcy's career has caused some friction between the two. His father's upcoming bid for the presidency is a sore point with his son, and Darcy himself has negatively remarked on his father's presidential aspirations. Gregory Pazanov. Apparently we have 100% of his dossier completed. Apparently he doesn't like us or dislike us. He's age 63, Russian, and apparently unemployed, and he loves a good drink and a good laugh. Gregory Pazanov has existed in the background of the seedier side of the city for decades, feeding choice bits of information to the interested parties for the right price. An educated man, he received his degree in physics and philosophy from Lomonosov Moscow State University and graduated near the top of his class. Gregory has a reputation for accuracy, but not for discretion, as he is reportedly willing to give up contacts and the names and locations of anyone requesting information if the price is high enough. Whatever his intent, he has a talent for what information to divulge to whom and for how much, and reportedly has gained and lost a small fortune as an information broker and a contact for black marketeers in the weapons trade in Moscow. Though factions within Moscow have not always been happy with the intel Gregory has provided, his insider knowledge has kept him in good standing with whatever groups have held power. More recently, since the faction of the Russian Mafia he was closest to has changed hands, he has withdrawn from mob dealings, but has far from retired. After being captured and held by the Russian mob in 2003, Gregory lost heart in the information trade. He was tortured while in the hands of mobsters, and it has weakened his resolve to hold on to secrets under pressure. While still an information broker, he claims he has retired from the criminal underworld scene, citing his health as a concern. He has confessed on numerous occasions he'd risk going to the authorities if heard again and tell them all he knows about the underworld. Gregory has made a few friends in Moscow, but the ones he has made have been steadfastly loyal to the old man. They have remarked, while Gregory is hard to bring out of his defensive shell, once pressured with enough friendliness and good-natured genuine interest, the old man is loyal to a fault. Repeated gestures of goodwill have the ability to warm the man's heart and introduce his new friend to others in businesses in Moscow. Secret fact: Gregory makes his living through introductions. While an information broker, he also makes a commission on introducing clients to each other to buy and sell weapons in Moscow.